Hey guys, how's it going? I am the ConflictNerd, hello and welcome back to City Skylines, welcome back to Nerdshire, and since the last episode, not much has changed, other than the fact that we're slowly cleaning up this crap-filled heart of a lake. Look at that thing, it's gonna get there. It's not gonna be ideal, this is still technically polluted water, but it's significantly less polluted. It says it purifies it, yeah, it says most of it. So, you know, not all of it, just most of it. Also, water availability is not doing so great, so we might want to go ahead and sort that out. We could get a water tower, but I don't really think I want that. So what I'll do is actually just go ahead and put another one of those down there and link it up to the other ones, just like that. There we go, so we can bring more water into the city, which... There we go, water availability is certainly up. There are definitely problems here though. No one can ship their goods to anyone, and I don't know what to do about it. I really, honestly have no idea what to do about it, because I can't generate any commercial demand. And it's kind of annoying. I mean, these guys here are... some of these areas are slowly filling in, but nowhere near quick enough to match all the industrial demand. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the game and I'm going to do a little bit of residential zoning, sorry. I know I said I wasn't really going to do anything down here, but I want to put a little bit of residential zoning in this area. Or do I? I really don't know, because I know they won't want to live close to a highway. That's the thing. They will not want to live anywhere near that thing. Although I could fix that by putting the barriers on it, but they won't want to live near that thing, and there isn't really any residential demand anyway. The big demand is industry, and I have to wonder, would they be okay shipping to other industries? Is that kind of what that means? Because if it is, then I can sort that no problem. I just go in here, we'll go to here, we'll go to here, rather, and we'll, you know, extend all of this along. But if that's not the case, and I do this and it doesn't work, then we're kind of, once again, up shit creek without a paddle. So I'm going to take a little bit of a chance, I think. And I'm going to try just getting something that works. I'm going to take a two-way road just around this way. And I know this won't necessarily be ideal. It's not an ideal road at all, because it will not really be usable on one of the sides there. But we'll do that. And then I'm going to have it go sharp to the right, so there's plenty of space just there on the side with the roundabout, so that if it comes to it, we can actually connect that up to the roundabout. Then bring it down here, over here, and I can't do that. Really? You need to move. What are you making there? 8? You make 8 there. And there you go. So that's going to be the kind of the road for the rest of this. I'm going to have to find a good way to make this work. Oh boy, this will be a nightmare. Yeah, gonna just gonna go for this. Just gonna see what happens with a road going off of here, I think. So something like that, and then something coming back is probably really all I can do here. So do that, and it's probably not gonna work. Probably not gonna fit in all that well. And that's a nightmare of a junction, isn't it? We'll see what that does. We will see what... Oh, for fuck's sake. I saw that U-turn. I saw that U-turn, for God's sake. Okay, let me just tweak this a little bit and bring that to there. And see what that does. I imagine that being a nightmare junction, though. It has to be. No, no one can... Oh, God, it's gone the wrong friggin' way. That's what the problem is there. So it goes from there to there. So what will that do? That must be a nightmare junction, though, for anyone that's... Yeah, because that's going to cause them to have to cut across each other, isn't it? So maybe I should do something like this, so that traffic going this way can cut straight onto that road. But then these guys are still having to cut across. Ugh. Bloody complicated. Let's see if anyone actually uses that little slip road there. Doesn't seem like they're all too interested in it. I mean, a few of these guys are using that one, which is okay, but this still isn't ideal. This still isn't ideal at all. No one seems to be using this little road. Except that guy. So, I'll go ahead and get rid of that. And I think what I may do, actually, is go much more complicated than this. Because I'm noticing there is a nice big area over here I could use. So I may use it instead. Actually, you know what I can even do? Bring these right back. Like this. Right back. And then have them come in like... I mean, this one has to come off. So what I'll do is we'll come off here. Like this. Around like that. And we'll have these roads go further down the roundabout than these other ones. So we'll have them do that. And this space, there's plenty of space here now. So we can quite comfortably come off of here. Like that. And then do something similar just about here. There we go. That is, I dare I say, ideal. Except for that join, which is hideous and needs to be fixed. So do that, and then do that. That'll do. It looks awful, but it'll do. So that has created some traffic problems, but it has given us a way to get into this area. Which, again, isn't necessarily ideal. There are traffic lights there that I can't really agree with. I want to fix that. I definitely want to fix that. So what I'm going to do is take this up and over. And you might be thinking, well, what's the point in that? Let me tell you. If I put it on the other side and this doesn't create... Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I've got an even better idea. If I take it this way, just around a little bit, then around like this, and then down like that, and then... Oh, no, no, no. Don't do that. Let me make the bloody thing. Let me do the thing. Come on. Let me do the thing. Let me do the thing. Why won't you do... Let me do the thing. There, do the thing. Alright. So that does that. Meaning that there's only one junction, and it should be an easy enough one to manage. This goes over here, and over here. That's hideous. That's a really bad looking set of turns there. Can I do something like this? There we go. That's awful looking, but it'll do the job. So they can go that way. And then I need to just reconnect this. Nope, down. Down. There. So there you go. We have one junction to deal with. And that there is just way too long. That's... Oh, that's annoying me. That's annoying me so much. This just needs to look better. It needs to look so much better, otherwise I can't let it live. So, go down, and then just U-turn. Why are you being so... Why are you being so awkward? Stop being so freaking awkward. Just let me make a beautiful road. It's not already occupied. Well, it is, but it's by a road that's already there. There you go. Was that so friggin' hard? Yes. Yes, it was. It's the correct answer. But there we go. There's a reasonable little section of road, which has created just one junction and a lot of traffic. Oh my god, that's a lot of traffic. See, the thing is, I can't make this into a... I can't make this into a 3-lane, because... Or a 6-lane, sorry. Because it will just create nothing but traffic lights everywhere. I'm gonna just let that do its thing. I think. Unless I can think of another way to do this. Which I really can't right now, so it's gonna have to do the job. Alright, let's have a look and see what's going on. This is all growing slowly. So, I want to go ahead. And... First off, I want to move these. So move the wind turbines. We'll dump them just... 7 will do. We don't really need these to be maxed out at the minute. There we go. And I'll take another 7. And now what we need to do is just go in and make this look interesting. Well, it doesn't need to look interesting. It needs to be functional. I'm just not entirely sure how I'm going to do that, to be honest. I feel like maybe some one-way roads might be a reasonable idea. Maybe. We'll see. Let's give it a shot. I don't really need 6 lane, do I? I think these small roads, realistically speaking, are probably just enough. Can't go there. I need to move the firehouse to there. So, 1 lane. Well, it's 2 lanes. 2-way, 1 lane each way. So, straight across. Then give it a little bit of a curve, I think. And then connect it there. Then do the same sort of thing. Coming off of there. And going into there. Okay. And then I think here can even go sort of that way, to be honest. Yeah, that'll work. Or maybe not. No, because that's going to create traffic lights. Let me just turn that around so that it comes off of there like that. There we go. So that's one way up that way. That can only go that way. And then down this this space needs something. I feel like a 2-way road going up like this is a good idea. Okay, so we've got this laid out quite nicely. We have made a terrible mistake, though, because these guys don't have power, which is slightly problematic. What I'm going to have to do is bring some lines down this way, just across the bottom of our area, and over like that. So that should let power get to those guys. Yes, it does. Lovely. And now what I need to do is go nuts with industrial zoning, because this is all going to be industry. Every bit of it. So I guess I can just do this, can't I? I can just click, drag, industry. But then go into a little bit of detail, because there's a couple of areas in here I don't want to have industry. Specifically there, because it's a terrible idea. And there, because that's also a terrible idea. But I think the rest of that should be alright, to be honest. Fair bit of empty space, I'll give it that, but I don't think... I mean, that can all be filled in if needs be. And before it starts building, I do want to go and put some parks in here, just because we have the money to do so, and I don't want them to all be really miserable. So, I'll put a park... they're already building. So, I'll put a park... somewhere. There? Can I get one there? No. Can I get one? Yeah, there. And I'll put one down here. No, that'll get rid of power lines, which I can't do. We'll put this park here. Oh, that's a big one. That's a really big one, actually. I want it, to be honest. I feel like a giant park in the middle of an industrial zone could be a good idea. So, I'm going to go ahead and put it just... Oh, let me put it there. Let me put it in that space. Thank you. Right there. Alright, so that should increase... If I could increase the land value of all this industry, that'd be fantastic. If I could get really high... You know, just loads of really high land value for an industrial zone, that'd be great. Can I do that, though? Just put some small parks in here and there? Or even big parks. Let's see what that does. That is actually increasing the land value a little bit. I didn't know if that would work, but it does actually do it, so... I'm gonna have to go ahead and get rid of some more buildings just to bump that land value up a little bit, I think. Now, you guys are all gonna need water. I did forget about that completely. So, straight across, straight down, straight across and straight up, then straight over, then straight over, and straight over. This is literally what the water process is going to be from now on, because we're getting into really big areas of the city, so there's no point in trying to follow the roads. There we go. So power coverage is going to be a bit of an issue, unless people want to start building around here, because I can't be bothered trying to connect you to the grid. That seems like such a nightmare. But I'm going to have to, aren't I? For God's sake. Someone couldn't have just built beside you? Really? You couldn't have just had someone to build beside you? Do that, and then just connect it like that to that. There you go. That's sorted your problems. Interesting. We'll see how this area develops. I imagine traffic on this freeway is going to become an absolute nightmare, but I don't really think there's much I can do about that. You guys are still needing places to deliver to, which is kind of annoying, but there's not much I can do with that. The crime rate's apparently high around here. It shouldn't be. We've got police coverage everywhere, except over here. So, oh, look at this. This is actually slowly growing, which is nice. Not so bad. That's not so bad. Still plenty of abandoned buildings, but again, there's not too much I can do about that, to be honest. Let's just get rid of all of those, if at all possible. I think this will grow. There's plenty of space here. We don't have the workers, apparently, so I imagine we're going to start seeing some residential zoning, but or residential demand. But we'll see how that goes. Let's look at unique buildings, because why not? I mean, these are all unique parks. That's a friendly neighborhood park. What is this? Not so posh, lots of small cheap shops, requirement for building the medical center. I guess? What will this do, though? I have no idea. Can I place it over here? I can, actually. I can put it right there. I kind of want to put it somewhere around here, to be honest. I quite like the idea. Oh, I can fit it there. That works. There we go. Don't know what it is, but it apparently makes people happy. It's a giant mall. Visitors and tourists apparently come to it, so that's a thing. What other buildings have we got then? None there. We've got, we can't actually afford that. It's an opera house. We can't get the expo center, high interest tower. Ah. Alright then. Well, I guess that might help people out. You guys still haven't got the wealth, or, sorry, not wealth, land value that I want. What else can we do around here? I don't really think you want a dog park, but I'm going to put one in anyway, because it sort of helps. There we go. Oh, there we go. That's land value up a little bit. That's actually a decent increase in land value. I kind of want that trend to continue. So let's put a park there to increase land value. Yeah, look at that. That's not so bad. Land value down here is pretty low. So, I guess more parks. So let's put one there, which has helped a little bit. I don't think a botanical garden's necessary, so I'll go ahead and put this here, which has also helped a little bit. Some tennis courts could go... No, they can't go there. They're too big. Some tennis courts could go there. You guys are all upgrading. Look at this! Oh, look at this! Look at all of these upgrades. Anyone over here upgrading? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Look at all of these upgrades. All into much bigger buildings, much nicer buildings. Good! That'll keep people happy. What about over here? Any upgrades? I mean, you guys don't actually have all that. This area is not really all that in demand, so I'll go ahead and put some tennis courts. I feel like right in the middle is the best place. I'll just put a botanical garden right in the middle. To hell with it. Even there, I know I'll get rid of some buildings, but that's because I'm looking at the area that it's going to affect. So actually there would be the ideal spot for some botanical gardens. Or there. So that'll increase the land value all around here. Might cause some people to upgrade. I know it's expensive, but what did it do? Didn't do all that much, actually, which is kind of annoying. Let's go ahead and put just another park down here, I guess. There we go. That's increased the land value a little bit more. Good. Downtown is quite valuable. Down here is on fire. Well, that happened. Incineration status. Our landfills are almost full, which is slightly problematic. Incinerators aren't doing so great. Might need more of them. Incinerators are actually, yeah, they're not doing so good at all. So let's, I need more of them. Damn it. Okay, let's figure something out. We need to find out what we're going to do with all this landfill stuff. Because I don't know if the landfill's actually empty. Like, I don't know if the incinerators will, like, actually collect stuff from the landfills and burn it. I'm really hoping they do, because that would really solve a lot of problems. But in case they don't, I'm just going to have to go ahead and put a load of incinerators along here. They're really expensive, But if I can sort out that incineration status and get the entire city's garbage covered by incinerators, that would be perfect. That really would. Also, these guys are constantly moving in, and they've still got nowhere to ship stuff to, so I don't know what's up with that. That's kind of annoying. Are you guys still upgrading? No, you're all sort of done upgrading. This area is so nice. Look at it. It's absolutely lovely. I only wish I could do the same for other parts of the city. Also, what's our next... how do I look at my next milestone? There's a way to do it. I don't know what that way is at all. What's this? This is milestones. Okay, so 28,000 becomes a capital city. We can get a harbour and a cargo harbour and a new area, which will be nice. After that, won't tell me. Unique buildings. Okay. Statue of Industry. Okay. Well, 28,000. We're well on our way to doing that. I can also go ahead and get another incinerator, which has bumped our incineration status up a little bit. We're getting there. We are absolutely getting there, which is fantastic news. One more incinerator should actually cover us in terms of the entire city's garbage. So, I think this is going well. I'm super concerned about the complete lack of interest in commercial zoning. I'm kind of wondering if it's because I haven't zoned anywhere new to live, which has got me back to the question of, do I want to put, you know, living space in here? I think I will. I think we'll let some people live downtown. I don't see much of a problem with that. Like, this isn't going to be luxurious. Well, it might be because we've got the parks and stuff like that, but it's not going to be the ideal living space is what I'm trying to say. Come around like this. Come around like that. Bring this down there and circle it back. Just follow along there. It's nothing fancy, but it'll do a reasonable job. Can I could totally go... No, I couldn't go... I could hook it on if I wanted to, but I really don't want to do that. I just do that. So there we go. And then I think I just want to do some one-way roads in between that. So we'll go one way there. One way from there. Like that. Then from there... No, there, like that, then there, like that. So there we go. Plenty of living space. That may or may not be a good idea. We'll find out. So let's just paint it all in. Like so. It's all going to be high density living space as well because it is downtown. So we'll see how this does. These guys are going to be right next to a freeway or a highway or whatever the balls way you want to call it. There we go. So, a load of living space that no one is interested in. No one wants anything in my city. They're all content. They're all perfectly content living as they are. They don't want any new people. They don't want any new businesses except for the industry who are desperate to ship their stuff somewhere. This is really just not good. I honestly have no idea what to do about this situation because they don't want anything. They don't want anything. At all. Also, pollution is clearing away quite nicely. I've got no idea what to do. I have no idea. Have I hit a happy medium where everyone sort of has what they want? Because there is a massive amount of industry, but I'd say there's a probably equal industry to housing in terms of the space it's taking up. There's probably a little bit more housing, especially when you take into account all of this. But these guys, you know, these guys are probably all working over here. In fact, I can tell you, if we click on a building, these people, the Strawberry residents, they, it's still trying to tell me where the Strawberry residence goes, I think. Maybe it's not. No, it's not. So where do people go from here? They go from here and seem to mainly, yeah, they work in this area, I think. I don't know what they do. Maybe they don't. No, people come to this area. Whatever. So that's what happens there. I don't know. I honestly, I don't know what to do. I don't know what way to zone this to get it to work. I'm really, really confused. Because it seems no one is particularly interested in coming to this city to do anything. So I might need to look into why that is. But in the meantime, I think I'm going to just leave it there for this episode because there's nothing happening. There's absolutely nothing happening. I think what I'll do is just leave the simulation running and just watch it for a while and see what happens and see if people wind up wanting anything, because they don't want anything. I can build all I want, but I built all this downtown space and it's not really, like, there's no demand for stuff. There's demand for, they'll move into offices, which is kind of cool, but I don't really want offices. I don't want loads more offices. I mean, watch this. If I get rid of this, I can bet you they'll probably move in to some offices any second. Any second. Maybe not. Maybe there's no demand for anything at all at this point. Maybe they literally don't want anything. Or maybe the traffic's too bad. That's something I didn't consider. Maybe the traffic's off-putting, or maybe something's off-putting. I don't know what's happening. I have no idea. So, I'm going to leave the simulation running. What's up with you? You've got a problem? What's that? What does that mean? Taxes are too high. Oh. Maybe that's it. Let's try lowering the taxes 1% on... well, let's lower the taxes 1% on commercial, because that's kind of what I want, and on high-density housing. So there we go. Will that kind of incentivize them to move in? Maybe, maybe not. We shall have to wait and see, because this is sort of getting really annoying. Let's just go ahead and get water into this neighborhood, like so. That might encourage them to move in. I've lowered the taxes a little bit. We'll see. I might be completely wrong. I might not be. I'm probably completely wrong, because I usually am. Can I get this to work? Go from there to there. You guys must have... There we go. So, taxes have been lowered a little bit, and no one's moving in. So I've literally got no idea. Maybe I need to lower taxes even further. Maybe bringing them back down to 9. It's already on 9. Bring it down to... I'll keep it on... I'm going to put it on 12 for offices. Those guys are still really happy to live here, so... I've brought taxes down. I'll bring taxes down on you guys as well. And if I look at the policies, just to make sure, we've raised taxes. We'll take high taxes off. You guys have... let's take that off. There we go. Tax relief and all that stuff. You guys are recreational use. That will... More taxes, reduced crime, more tourism, city planning. This is big business benefactor. They double their sales. We'll do that. And we'll do that. There we go. So that might encourage people to move in here. If it does, then good. If it doesn't, then I've got no idea what we're doing. Anyway, folks, I'm going to leave it there. So thank you very much for watching. This has been City Skylines. I've been the ConflictNerd. They're having water problems, apparently. We'll deal with that in a minute. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.